Looking to buy a charming lake house in Waterfall Country Estate? Good afternoon. This is Xavier with Luxury Homes Johannesburg. Today we are back in my favorite estate. We're about to tour this stunning home behind us. With me is your favorite tour guide, Marusha from LuxLive Properties, who's gonna take us on a tour. As always, specs on the house. This is a 4-bedroom, 4.5 bathroom, 3.5 garage home. Guys, it's a stunner. You're gonna like this one. Marusha.
And multiple living rooms and entertainment rooms home. So before we get into the house, the view. And we're going to see the view from every single living room on the ground floor, which is really awesome because it's all about this massive lake right in front of us. And they have capitalized on that when they were building the house. So the current owners built the house, so they put a lot of thought into this, and they also love gardening. So as we're going through the gardens, you will see magnificent landscaping and all of it indigenous plants. So it's really stunning. So right at the entrance, we've got a koi pond, and there's quite a few koi there, actually lounging in the sun right now. And then we've got the double volume entrance, and this protects you nicely from the rain. The garages are immediately on my right hand side, but we'll see the garages last because everyone loves seeing garages, we've noticed. Then we're going to step into the main entrance of the house. Crystal chandelier above us. What you will see throughout the space is that we have these very high ceilings, and they also have the exposed beams, and we'll see it in most of the other rooms as well. It really gives extra volume to this house, which is already 600 square meters, so it's quite a big house, but it just gives you that extra sense of space. Now, whilst I was talking, I've stepped into lounge number 1, and we're going to count quite a few of them. Heated by a fireplace, so we've got wood-burning fireplace. Again, we have the sound of the water. So this lounge is not facing the lake, so we then have the benefit of this beautiful water feature. And because this lounge is also the projector room, which is, you know, your movie experience room, they've also brought the ceiling down a bit. They've added those mood lights around the whole space. And very conveniently, they've placed also the wine cellar right here. So you'll be sitting, you'll be projecting your favorite movies, and you can see a lot of movies have been watched because there's a big dent in the wine cellar. And immediately we step out of there. This is all open plan, but just by playing around with the ceilings and adding a bit of a half wall, immediately you know you're in a different space. So here we are in the dining room, and there's 2 dining rooms in this house. So this is our indoor dining room, immediately next to the kitchen. Beautiful modern kitchen in shades of gray, but a very soft gray color. So there's a little bit of earthiness to it. And there's some of the frosted effect on some of the cupboards. Massive countertop here. So the center aisle is huge. It allows you to take your breakfast here, entertain your friends and guests, and one more fireplace. And what they've done with that exposed red brick is also nice because it just adds another textural element to the space, and it speaks to the brick across on the other side of the in the living room as well. We have Smeg appliances, so there's a big gas stove in the kitchen, a million cupboards, and also some of those strip lights just to highlight your open shelving as well, so you can just put some of your favorite pieces on display. So far, thoughts?
Very nice. Again, the open plan, very impressive. I'm a really big fan of that kitchen. I love the breakfast informal area right there, on top of your dining here, and on top of what you're going to be showing us next.
And this is absolutely my favorite spot because we have this huge patio that they have combined another lounge area and another dining room area, and all of those can be completely enclosed, so this entire space becomes another room in the house. But of course, summertime, which is the majority of the time in South Africa, all of this will be completely open to get the benefit of this beautiful lake that we've got right here. And right next to me, built-in braai, and right next to it here, this is a pizza oven. So how cool is that? And another oven contraption for your lamb shank, I would say. So I'm sensing Greek cuisine vibes, and oh, there's a friend coming to help us. Lounge number 2, and then 3 right in front of you. So this would be the formal lounge, or if you want to have another study, this would be your office space, right next to the entrance hall, next to the guest toilet, which we're going to see later, and again with a view of the lake and with its own wood-burning fireplace. And this lounge also has wooden flooring.
This more so fireplace is fireplace number 3.
Number 3. So we've seen one in the cinema room, one in the study or formal lounge, and another one here in this big family room setup. So this place is really not going to struggle with warmth in wintertime. And all of these doors, these are all sliding doors, because the whole idea is, you know, you're getting this holiday vibe with all the water in front of us. We are on a green belt and we are also on a lake belt. So it's super important to just get the benefit of the uninterrupted views. And we're also facing west here, so we're getting also the sunsets. So in a true seaside fashion, cocktail sipping, margaritas by your swimming pool and watching the water.
Can you imagine the setup here at night once the sun sets?
It's magnificent, absolutely magnificent. And because we have one enclosed patio, of course we now need to have also an open patio as well. So not only do we have multiple living rooms, we also have 2 patios. And this house is solar backed up, so no issues with power whatsoever. And we'll never run out of water being next to the lake. I don't know if you noticed, but the garden is absolutely immaculate. And what they've also used is various blooming plants. So at any given point, you're just looking at these stunning flowers throughout the year, really. And you see butterflies as well. It's really, really stunning. And from this garden, you can literally just open that side gate and you can step out onto the green, take your walks. Waterfall, of course, has over 20 kilometers of running, walking, cycling trails. And yeah, you feel one with nature. You feel like you're on holiday again.
Truly, truly stunning. I love the fact, yeah, this is I think our first lake house. Am I right? We've done one, I believe, in Saint City.
There you go. That's right, yes. But that one in Saint City wasn't as close to the lake as this one. Here we're right next to the lake, which is stunning. The bird life, I mean, I'm spotting a bird there. Don't ask me which one it is, but yeah, it's proof of the flourishing bird life.
Good.
You've got curtains everywhere. I mean, just look at the volume here. Imagine just displaying even more artwork up that massive wall there. It is really magnificent. Now we're going to head upstairs for main bedroom number 1. Just like with the living rooms and the dining rooms and the patios, we don't just have one main bedroom, we have 2. So wooden staircase, again bringing those seaside vibes. Almost feels like this is one of those mansions on the Hamptons or something. I'm getting those kinds of relaxed feeling and energy in this space.
True, especially like you say, if you want a Hampton, you make everything with sand colors and blue colors. This would look stunning.
And I mean, here you can see nicely those white exposed beam ceilings. It brings so much character and yet another texture and dimension to the space. They've added even lights, and then you've got windows on both sides, which is really great because there's so much natural light coming through here. Now we've stepped into main bedroom number 1. The beautiful double doors opening into it. And of course, it's got a view of the lake. And that bird, if you can identify it now.
Guys, anyone? Suggestions?
A crow. Same ceilings here. Now we're introducing yet another texture. This is a beautiful wallpaper, and it's very much, I would say, sage minty tones in this whole space. Very tranquil, brings the water through. We have a fan above the head as well, so it just brings in that sea breeze or lake breeze. And absolutely gorgeous walk-in closets. There's 2 of them, so I think hopefully people don't need to fight over closet space. And these closets, I mean, I want to spend a little bit of time on them because you don't often see something as well organized as this. But down to your pants organizers, you know, all the closets come with the organizers, with the various tools just to bring your clothes down and, you know, make them easily accessible and have everything beautifully neat. And another window again. And now while we're walking and talking, we've stepped into the ensuite, full ensuite, big shower, separate toilet, big bath, and I'm just walking literally straight out into the outdoor space. Everything in this house has an outdoor. It's very sunny today. We have an outdoor shower, and I imagine putting a couple of lounges here. You're completely private. You still have the view, but you can do your full-on sun tanning as well.
Very nice. You said one of the main bedrooms.
Yes, there's more to come. Many bedrooms. So back into the space, just a second to mention, you know, this is like a private pajama lounge just for this bedroom. But I love what they've done with this feature wall here where you've got your TV. They've also designed this stunning bookcase, and I like this, you know, just touch of the romantic old ways of, you know, reaching all your books using that ladder. So it's really cool for those of us that still read books. It's a nice sweet touch. Another stunning chandelier here with, you know, you've got a mixture of classic and some of those modern elements. Of course, a house is like a blank canvas. You can do so much with the space, with the view that you're gifted with, and with the volume of all the rooms. The sky's the limit, really. Now back into the kitchen. I'm looking at that countertop again. I mean, this is a 3-meter countertop and extra deep, ton of drawers as well. Go into the scullery room. Of course, there will be a scullery room. And now we can have a quick look at another one of the garden spaces. So this house is literally wrapped around with gardens. What I'm looking at here, this is passion fruit. And again, you can see the green fingers with the owners here, because this is the most lush passion fruit. It looks nothing like mine in my house, but it's beautiful. There's a ton of fruit, so you can literally live off the land. There's your lemon here. There's some of your chilies here. So you can imagine how much this space is loved and nurtured. And again, we have another water feature, which is really a great addition, because now there's the sound of water from this side. Remember, we had it with the first lounge area that we had. And now this seating area is, I would say, the dining under the stars.
Al fresco.
Al fresco. And from there, we're going to enter into bedroom number 2. And you'll notice bedroom number 2, this is 2 single beds, so that is the size of a king-size bed. Here we've got those high ceilings again. It's en suite with a full bathroom. And with the bedrooms, again, we have those wooden floors that we've got upstairs as well. Picture perfect bathrooms, absolutely mint condition. Everything in this house is in pure perfection. You don't need to do any maintenance. And here we're bringing another fireplace. So I think this is fireplace Morzo, fireplace number 5, if I'm not mistaken.
Again, the high ceiling, love what they did there.
Something you also won't notice, but there's a central vacuum here. And like I said, there is backup power. There's also backup water. There's JoJo tanks. And of course, we've got the whole lake. So that's, that's free water to have. Now what we've done here is we've folded all these doors open. This is bedroom number 3. Okay, we saw one upstairs, we saw one downstairs. This is now the third one we're seeing. Little walk-in closet and another bathroom. This one has a shower. And what's a really cool feature is you notice that other bedroom had that al fresco dining. This bedroom has this private little garden just outside it. And again, another Moser fireplace. You can just see, apart from looking very picturesque and quaint, those fireplaces, you can just imagine the warmth that it creates in this home in the winter times.
Now, this is going to be main bedroom.
This is going to be main bedroom number 2, because everything here comes in doubles and triples. So wide double doors opening, wide corridor leading into this bedroom. Look at that walk-in closet. Again, we saw upstairs that massive double walk-in closet, same setup here, also with those beautiful features of your storage, being able to pull all your stuff that's right at the back. And now we're walking into the ensuite. And here we have the oval shaped bath. So it's a different look and feel from the one upstairs. This one also has an outdoor shower with its own little garden, super private, and then a separate toilet and the double basin and another crystal chandelier. And it's really great that they've brought in crystal chandeliers into bathrooms and into the corridors as well, because it just brings character to spaces that can sometimes be a little bit boring. Another different type of wallpaper we've got here, and again we have those super high ceilings. And what this bedroom has is it has a view of the lake as well as double doors opening into that enclosed patio area.
Very impressive. 3 bedrooms downstairs, 1 upstairs, and
we've counted 1 formal lounge, 2nd lounge, cinema room, dining room, a 3rd lounge here, a 2nd dining room here, and now we can have a quick look at the guest toilet, the garages, and the staff quarters. How about that?
Due to popular demand.
Let's not miss that. Imagine if you turn this into your home office, right next to the entrance and right next to the guest toilet. And look at that guest toilet. Very luxurious wallpaper. And from there, beautiful big mirror here, so you can make sure you're looking great, and step into the garage space. Very deep garages. Of course, there's cars currently parked in, and no one expected us to film the garages, so please excuse if they're not in as tidy as one can imagine an empty garage to look like, but what I want you to see is how big it is. So we've got 3 cars next to each other, and then we have a 4th car depth here, so either a 4th car or a golf cart. And then here you've got what they're using currently as a storage, but here you've got your solar setup and then a door leading to another storeroom.
More storage.
More storage, because guess what? More storage.
You can never have too much storage.
You can never have too much storage, and you have all your gardening equipment into a gardener storage here.
So this leads up to the entrance?
Leads up to the side entrance. And then from there, a quick look here at the staff room. And what I like here is that we've got a kitchen area. We have a shower and a toilet and a very decent size room. There's a queen size bed here, cupboard and space for your TV, and it's nicely tucked away. It's also close to the garden at the back, so you can quickly go and grab a lemon or a pepper. I see some peppers growing here. I'm actually amazed at how lush this garden is, considering how hot everything has been lately. And now we're back into my favorite space, this open plan space. I mean, if we start counting the guests that you can entertain here. I think 50 people so comfortably, because just the various tables that we have and the cocktail areas and the seating areas. It's a gorgeous space.
Guys, what do you think? This is one heck of a tour. If you didn't know any better, you'd think you're in Waterfall Country Estate just because of the type of design architecture that you see here. But like Marusha said, here you go guys. An inviting lake house in Waterfall Country Estate. Look at this guys. Can you imagine this in a few hours, what this is going to look like and sound like with all the animals? It's going to be divine. You think you're going to be in the middle of the Kruger. Any questions? Make sure to reach out. Marusha's details are below. Phone number, emails, as always. Guys, thank you so much for taking the time and have an awesome, awesome afternoon.